he has missed a shot. Third
What up, Laker Nation? We're back for the second half. Got back a little bit later than I wanted to, but let's see the Lakers can make a run down 20 here. Hope for the best, man. It's going to be tough if they don't, but let's get it, man. So let's see if the Lakers have any fight in them left. They mailed it in the first half, and that was something else, man. I thought that wasn't coming back. I know I was a little bit late. Just made a quick run to the store, but but let's see if we get this, we can cut down this deficit at least to half by the fourth quarter. We need some more energy and passion, man. Like multiply whatever we're playing with right now by 10. Look at that. Look at that. Finally. Dan, why did you come back? Because I love the Lakers, man. I love them too much. Dan, out of curiosity, where do we rank field goal percentage-wise? I haven't looked at that, man. I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that. LeBron. Come on, man. Where's the ball movement? That's tough. He said, hey, guys, don't you think LeBron and Rondo don't look so good together on the court? There's less chemistry between him and Zoe than him and Zoe. Yeah, I mean, that could be because of the brawl. LeBron just hit a crazy shot. Yeah, I'm not giving any excuses. This is atrocious. But let's just see if they come out and try to cut this deficit down 18 right now. See if we can make a little run. I've seen crazier things happen in the. My God, Kyle Lowry. I've seen crazier things happen in the NBA before. Oh my God! Look at these turnovers. That's crazy, man. Sorry, free throw percentage now. Field goal percentage. The free throw percentage has been pretty bad, although JaVale McGee has been getting to the free throw line a lot, and he converts more times than not. But LeBron missing, Lonzo missing, Brandon Ingram missing, even Kuz sometimes. That's going to bring down our free throw percentage for sure. A good amount. What are we doing, Brandon? What are we doing? Come on, man. We can't be that sloppy.
The Raptors doing a good job defensively using their hands too. They can get it to the paint,
So Kuz. Look at it, 7 seconds. JaVale got to go. Hook shot. Tough shot, man. Tough shot. The shot clock winds down. Look at this. Serge Ibaka's having himself a career night in the paint. Oh, man. What's the score? The Lakers down 80-56. Plenty of time left for the Lakers to come back, definitely, but they got to play a lot better than what they're playing now. Dan, just go chill with your girlfriend, enjoy life. You don't have to suffer from this. Man, you know what? I do have to suffer from this because I bleed purple, man. Don't cut me because you're going to see the purple and the gold just come out of my veins. I do have to suffer to this, man. That's what faithful fans do. We suffer through the rough times. That way we enjoy the good times even more. But I appreciate you looking out for me, man. Thank you guys again so much. We just hit 7,000 subscribers, so I'm not super upset tonight because that is an accomplishment for sure. And I'm humbled by all the love and support you guys have shown this channel. So I appreciate it, man. I really do. Let's see if the Lakers can turn it around. Look at this. Where's the 3-second violation? This guy was in the paint for a cool minute. Danny Green is just lighting us up. Yeah, this is not a halftime show, brother. This is an in-game live stream. My live reaction during the game. Oh. Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this. And what was that by LeBron? It looked like he just moved out of the way. That's crazy. I appreciate you too, brother. Appreciate y'all too. Oh. Man. Every time we get into paint, the defense just collapses all in there. We're not trusting each other, man. Tough. This is unacceptable. This is an embarrassment to our franchise and the city. Tonight is a huge spit in the face of Laker Nation. It's just bad, man. It's just bad. Then I was watching the Walking Dead episode. What happened in the Lakers game? The Lakers just came out flat from the start. They don't look like they want to play for Luke at the moment. They don't look like they want to play with each other. I mean, it's just the body language is off. LeBron James is off. Even though, again, every night he's been putting up good numbers, but we need to be way more effective, man, as a unit. Dan Lakers just posted a job opening for a head coach on Indeed. That's funny. The chemistry is not there yet with the Lakers. It's beyond chemistry at this point. Yeah, I agree. Look at that. We just get destroyed in the paint. Going small ball is not the answer, man. There you go, Brandon. I want to see you attack like that at all times. At all times. At least they shoot many free throws today. At the very least, but we need to do better on every aspect of the game. That's not good enough. There you go, Lonzo. Way to read it. I want to see him finish with a dunk, please. There you go. There you go. I would like to see that more from Lonzo. So get out in transition. Right there. Tough shot. Tough shot. Dan, do you think Tyson Chandler will help the team chemistry? I hope so, but this team needs more than an interior facelift. They need better coaching, man, honestly. Honestly, I hate to beat the dead horse, but they need way better coaching. They need to run some plays. They need a coach that they will buy into the system and actually play defense and communicate and try. They're not trying. And if we fire our head coach or demote him or whatever happens to Luke, and we get another head coach in here and these guys are still playing like that, then the next step is going to be trades. We'll give them 5 to 10 games, and then if they don't improve, then it's trades. But we just can't sit on our hands. That was Mitch and Jim's doing. The Lakers are meant to do so much better than that. Luke is a new Jim Bus. He said, I hate to see Luke get fired, but I question the integrity of this franchise if Luke is coaching the next game. Sorry. Well, he might be coaching the next game, but if this continues, I don't know how many more games he's going to coach, honestly. 6-0 run. We need more than that. A lot more than that. We're getting our ass handed to us. It's embarrassing. It is. Thank you, Unknown. I appreciate it, bro. Hey, you guys did this, man. You guys have helped me to the success, man. You guys have kept me inspired, so I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. We should trade some of the young guys. Which ones and for who? You know, that's the question. Magic says he's not firing him unless something drastic happens. Well, a 30-point loss would be something drastic. At home without Kawhi Leonard, that's drastic. So don't give him a reason to. Genie got to let Magic fully control the ship. I agree with that, Joseph. What would you trade for Anthony Davis? Oof. Man. Well, I don't want to trade the young core, but for Anthony Davis, you know that any package is going to have to include Brandon Ingram. You know that, right? No matter how much we love Kid, it's going to include Brandon Ingram. Now, they're going to want Kyle Kuzma as well, but I'm not willing to give up both for Anthony Davis. Now, if they want to do Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, first-round pick, Zubac, then that's something to consider. Now, it's not something that I'm in favor of because I'd rather keep the young core. but it's definitely something to consider because you still have, a solid pieces in place. You still have Kuzma, LeBron, Lonzo. You know what I mean? So it's something to consider for sure. But if they want Kuz, Ingram, Lonzo, Josh Hart, which is probably what they're going to want for Anthony Davis, then I'd say no. He said trade everyone but Kuzma straight up. It's tough, man. It's tough just to get rid of everybody like that because we've invested so much into these young guys. But Anthony Davis does make a case. He is a franchise changer, and he's only 25. So who knows? But there you go. Get the stop. Wow, we can't get the rebound up. Again, we go small, we get exposed. But the coaching staff, they're just biting their tongue. Serge Ibaka, career high. Whoever picked him up in fantasy is going to ball out. What is this? What is LeBron doing? See what I mean? Like, even LeBron is lazy. What the hell kind of pass is that? This man just threw it across his chest without even looking. Now he's looking upset like it's somebody else's fault. And he's looking at Luke Walton. Dan, would you trade Brandon Ingram and Ball for Beal? No. Heck no. I like Beal, but he's not worth both of those players. I'm telling you what, Washington probably would. Look at this. There's no movement. Everybody just standing around. That's a great shot by Kuz, man. He's just that guy. He's that guy that could create something out of nothing, but not enough. 22 still. We're not cutting into the league, no how. Kuzma, 16 points, probably league for 7 out of 10. Having himself a good game. Please, LeBron on Ibaka. Look at this. That's why LeBron gets tired. Got to guard the big man, get punished down low. Somebody tell Luke, right? There's the plug, guys. There's the plug. I don't know if it's legit, though, so be careful what you guys click on. I would hate to have anybody catching viruses, but do your research before you click on anything. He said LeBron looks like he's thinking, damn, this is going to be a long 4 years. And LeBron better put his head down and act like a damn soldier. Looks like Luke refuses to play Mo Wagner, too. In and out. Tough. Look at this. How LeBron letting Ibaka go 14 for 15? Because LeBron shouldn't be guarding Ibaka, man. Period. Wow, and one. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, LeBron is a part of the problem with the minimal effort. Absolutely agree with that. I do agree with the effort part. He definitely needs to step it up. I'm tired of all these excuses. Some refs need to be investigated. I agree. But it ain't going to happen. I don't know. I feel like ever since we won too many championships, so the NBA has it out for us, man. I don't know. We already gave up 92 points, and there's 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Look at this. Wow. Guys are just walking around. That's tough. I can't believe it. LeBron. If he hits a good shot, but that's really a lazy shot, honestly. First 3 of the game. Does the NBA has it out for Boston too, then? Why? Because they won the most championships in the history? I don't know, but the Boston just has a ton of talent. They just OD'd in talent. So even if the NBA does have it out for them, they're going to win regardless. We have talent too, but our coach isn't on Boston's coach level, man, honestly. And we don't have the same amount of young talent that they do. They have a little bit more. LeBron. Back-to-back. It's about time he showed up. About time. Dan, I just got ESPN notification that the 25-point deficit in the first quarter is the worst in the Lakers' history. Wow. Breaking records, I see. There you go. 19-point game, though. Here we go. Let's see if LeBron can hit one more. That's a bad shot. But he hit it. I'll take it. Down 17. Well, let's see if we can get a little run going, man. I'm not going to get excited till we get it within 10 points or so. Why hasn't Luke played Rondo? Lonzo clearly isn't cutting it. I'm not answering any more Luke Walton questions, man. At this point, it is what it is. Ingram has to go to the bench. He just hit that shot, bro. He said, took this team too lightly. Can never take any team lightly. You got to come out like if you're playing the champions every night. Who would trade? Who would trade Dan? Honestly, brother. Well, I'm not sure what you're asking, bro. Who would trade me? Or who would I trade? Rephrase the question, bro. I'm not sure if you're insulting me or if you're asking me a question. No.
Those who give their best deserve the best. Get up to 1,000.
Yeah, I wouldn't get happy till like we're within 10 points because this team could get lackadaisical in the split second. Go down 20 again. Darren, you would be a better coach than Luke. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, bro, but I've never coached a day in my life. I'm just a diehard fan, man. I love basketball, though. I'll tell you that. If I was in his shoes, then I would definitely be a lot more passionate. I'd be splitting all kinds of lines in my forehead from the stress. You know? True Laker fans up in here watching the game. Absolutely. Absolutely. I salute all of you guys, man, for sticking it out through the tough times. You guys are the real deal. Dan really would be a better coach than Luke. Half of us here would be better. I agree with that. I just think you need a little bit more passion, man. To be the coach of the Lakers, you got to, of course, Laker fans have passion. I'm not saying we know the X's and O's or whatever, but some do. Some are very knowledgeable, right? But you just have to have passion matters as well as you have to earn the respect of your roster. Once you lose that respect, you lose the locker room, and then it's a wrap. You know? Dan, the Lakers are going to come back. I hope so, bro. I hope so. I'm keeping hope alive. But I would love to see Mo Wagner, man. He gets no playing time. He's just sitting over there looking all happy.
Ton of celebrities tonight. Kenley Jansen of your Dodgers.
Oh, that's the Dodger pitcher, huh? That's right. I thought he looked familiar. Do you ever think about doing vlogging on your channel? I've thought about it, bro, but honestly, I don't have time right now between work and everything I do. I keep myself very occupied, but yeah, it's interesting. Like Chris Bosh is chilling right there. Interesting, huh?
Surge has been unstoppable.
He said, why every season we go through the same thing with Luke? When will we get a change? Shake man. I think sooner than you think. Magic Johnson's not the type to just sit around. If something doesn't improve, he will make changes. Wow, look at that. We go small, we get exposed. It's that simple. Luke Walton's just sitting on his clipboard. It's tough, man. So, Chris Bosh, LeBron, and Rich Paul talking. Yep. There could be something there. Great finish there by Brandon Ingram. Rondo, always playmaking, man. He's definitely a savvy point guard. We desperately need Tyson, to be honest. I think he will help, but if Luke Walton continues with some of these, giving up that 3-ball, man, off the screen and roll, I'm telling you guys, we have no communication, nothing. If we continue with these poor rotations and just poor coaching, it doesn't matter who we add. Honestly, coaching matters. LeBron's going to shoot this 3, watch. Never mind. Fade away. Well, I like him being aggressive, even though he missed that. But I'd rather him take that shot. He said, if you bring another coach, I think the same result will happen. I doubt it. Depends what coach you bring and what his rotations look like. Everything matters, man. The smallest thing can trickle down all the way from the top to the bottom. Like it's down 22 again, just like we predicted. KCP, brick, typical KCP type fashion. And I don't get why Lance isn't out there with this roster here instead of KCP. Again, I'm sure another coach wouldn't do that.
That's true, but then again, Toronto really hasn't not much of their bench.
Dan Ingram needs to guard Toronto's bigs. We need a true center like JaVale or Jonathan Williams or somebody out there. Oh wow, they would call a foul. LeBron should lose his cool for that.
LeBron from behind gets called for a shove.
I want to see a replay.
Lowry had a nice dive.
There's no shove.
Left hand.
Wow, seriously? The league has gone soft, ladies and gentlemen. The league has gone soft. Yeah, LeBron's about to have a mental breakdown. You can tell he's pissed.
So the Lakers get even smaller.
Rondo, Hart, KCP, LeBron, the big man, and Stevenson.
Good defense, Josh Hart. Josh Hart is one of those dudes. Wow, that's crazy.
Did they call a foul in that one?
They did because the ball.
Well, LeBron didn't even let nobody help pick him up.
So LeBron got fouled.
There you go. Practice what you preach. Maybe this is just a fluke game, but win or lose, I'm a Laker. Well, that's right. That's definitely the mentality they have. I mean, ain't nobody going anywhere. We can go 0-82 and we'd still be here. At least I know I would. But, that has nothing to do with anything. But we just want to see this team improve. And honestly, most of the criticism is just because we want improvement. It has nothing to do with hate or nothing like that. You can't even touch a player anymore. That's true. That's why, if you guys notice, the NBA has there's so many players breaking records nowadays because they get like half of their points at the free throw line, and that's why most of the NBA games are in the 120s to 30s nowadays. It looks like an all-star game. No defense can be played, and that's sad to watch because I truly enjoy good defense, right, and good defensive plays. And if you take that away from players, you're taking a part of the game that we actually love to watch. Well, some of us do, right? That was a good double right there by Josh, and he recovered. Oh my God! I was about to say they call that a foul. This man was losing his footing.
By the way, speaking of back-to-backs, we'll have another one next week. Sacramento and Atlanta. We'll be doing Atlanta, same kind of situation. We'll be at Sacramento on Saturday.
Hopefully Luke goes to the unemployment line.
Hawks will be here on
Crazy,
Saturday.
man. Is Zubat instead of Mulligan? Fire Luke.
And we'll be in a couple of weeks. The first
What can I say, man?
extended road trip. Obviously, go back east. They'll play Orlando, Miami.
See what Rondo has right here off the screen and roll.
Before Thanksgiving.
Look at Zoo. Oh, he was fighting. But instead of batting it, he should be trying to grab it. Travel. Yep. I sometimes rather watch defense than offense. It is. It's entertaining, man. It's a part of the game that the NBA should not try to take away with all these whistles, right?
His eyes go looking toward that where he's going to run into people and then lose the field too much.
Rajan's got a different story tonight. So good last night. Controlling things. Stevenson, so they were going a little bit.
Look at this, guys. We're milking the clock. We end up with some. Well, this time it was a good shot, but most of the time we end up milking the clock and end up with a bad shot. Still down 21. We ain't getting any closer, man.
The Lakers got it down to 17. At the very end of that.
Tough.
The Raptors
Toronto's an elite defensive team. Yeah.
Heading into the fourth. It's 101.
Toronto's a good team overall, but I mean the refs ain't doing nobody favors. They blow the whistle way too much. Just let them play both ways, not just for the Lakers, just both ways. It's crazy, guys. I don't know what to tell you anymore. Honestly, I'm at the point where I did not expect us to come out flat like this after playing a solid game in Portland yesterday. I'm not even gonna use the back-to-back as an excuse, man. No excuses. You gotta play a lot better than this. How much time left, bro? And what's the score? Lakers down 21. And there's 12 minutes left, man. We're heading into the fourth quarter right now. So yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It looks like unless something crazy happens, it looks like we're heading into our sixth loss of the season, man. Yeah, you keep spamming that. I'm gonna have to block you because you're taking over the comment section, and my people don't appreciate that. My bad. So you get blocked. It just shows how soft the league has gotten. It really does, man. It really does show how soft. I wonder sometimes if guys like James Harden and Steph Curry would average as many points back in the day when there was actually hand checking, and there was you were allowed to actually play some sort of defense, right? I wonder if they'd be the same type of MVP candidates. I mean, I don't deny that they're very skilled, but they get a lot of points at the free throw line every night. It's like you can't even look at them dirty because you get a technical for that. So you see how I'm not balling. You always try to get me with that, bro. I'm never going to mention that name again. Nice try. Plank rank. Who's that? I don't even see him. What'd he say? NBA has gotten extremely soft, but kind of like the NFL too, with the whole roughing the passer thing, man. It's like you basically have to put a pillow behind the quarterback's head before you drop him, and it's to the point where, are we playing a man sport or is this flag football? Might as well turn it into flag football at this rate. Bro, trade the whole team, including LeBron. Because that's an overreaction right there. We got to be a little more patient than that.
Cheese and bacon ribeye burger, only at Jack in the Box.
Walton is toast.
Observatory.
Here we go.
Let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. For the final quarter.
Jeez, we need to make a run quick. But again, let's see what we do.
We got Valanciunas.
Why does Luke show no heart when coaching? And Rondo, come on, bro. No kind of half-court offense, guys. Look at it. Everything's contested. Stevens has to take a really bad shot. This is crazy, man.
They will play in Salt Lake tomorrow night against the Jazz.
Yeah, and they get wide open shots. That's the difference, man, between them and us. Their ball movement is good. They run plays. We don't. We only get out in transition. That's the only time we get position to score. And even then, we struggle. Look, yeah, Josh Hart. All right, Lance. I don't understand why Luke took Kuzma out. He was hitting shots for us. Because he sticks to a strict minute rotation, man. He's not that kind of like on the fly head coach who rides the hot hand. He just sticks to minute restrictions. I'm curious to how many of you guys actually want Luke Walton fired and how many don't. I'll tell you what, if you guys want Luke Walton fired, leave a like on this video. And if you don't want Luke Walton fired, dislike this video. So that way we know the difference between fans that actually want Luke Walton to be fired and fans that don't want him to be fired. I'm curious, man. I wouldn't be shocked if the like button just skyrockets all of a sudden. But yeah, if you guys really want to see Luke gone, go ahead and drop a like on this video. I'm curious. And if you want to keep him around, dislike this video. I'm team fire Walton at this rate, man. When you lose the locker room, I don't see a bright future for you as a head coach, personally. Don't fire Walton, just rebuild the team. Well, so far it's skyrocketed. It went from what it was, which was like 13 to 42 or something like that, or 20 to 42. I don't know, doubled for sure. So a lot more. It looks like a lot of people want him gone. But come on, Zul, you got to go stronger than that. But yeah, guys, wish I could like it 100 times. I feel you, man. I feel you. Expect more moves by the deadline. Definitely. If we keep playing like this, it's going to be tons of moves. I want him fired, but I couldn't give this a dislike. I want him fired. But, you don't want him fired, that's what you mean, right? Yeah, because if you do want him fired, drop a like. I want to know. I'm curious. So there's 250 people in here, so I'm curious to, what percentage of you guys actually want a coaching change. And, as far as keeping him around, then just dislike this button. Dislike this video. I don't mind. It's just one video. If I get a bunch of dislikes, it's cool. But it is what it is. Hire Tyronn Lue. I'm not in favor of him. I'm not in favor of Tyronn Lue for sure, but I'm definitely in favor of change. Svi gets some run right here. He hasn't got run in a cool minute, so we'll see what happens. Zubats with the free throws. Still down 21, guys. We can't make any progress. That's all it takes. Wow, no rim protection there. Then our half-court offense is non-existent. Luke is lucky that we're good in transition because we would have a lot more losses if we weren't. I agree with that, man. Our half-court offense has struggled. I haven't seen us run many plays. It's discouraging to say the least. So look at this lineup to start the fourth. Looks like they've given up on the game. But Mo Wagner should definitely be out there if that's the case. I want to see him play. What is this? Oh my goodness, how sloppy.
Here they go, 4-on-2. Miles is going to hit a trailer three, or at least attempt a trailer three.
That's a good game right there. He's pulling up in transition.
Again, if you guys are in favor of getting rid of Luke, drop a like. If you guys want to keep him around, dislike. Let's go, Zoo. All time, bro. You got to get big all the time. Zubats needs to get big, man. He has a big, wide body. He has a nice soft touch. I just want to see him, attack the rack like that. And make himself useful.
Shovel pass. And enough of a head fake to get Valanciunas off his feet out of position.
Valanciunas.
Make the hoop.
It's good that we signed Tyson Chandler because I noticed most NBA teams have 2 to 3 7-footers on their roster, right? And by adding Tyson, that adds our third one, with Zoo, JaVale, and now Tyson. So the floodgates are open, man. They're just going right over us, through and above. Oh. Hey, Zoo should have went up with that. I don't know what he's doing. He has to go up for sure. Tyronn Lue has IQ with lineups. How do you think the Cavs have been beating the Raptors in the past 4 years? And Ty Lue has personally, he calls out players. Maybe, man. Maybe anything's an upgrade from what we have right now. But I really want one of those other coaches instead if they become available. The ones we've already mentioned. Oh. But look, half-court offense is wild. Luckily, Ronald can shoot the 3 now because before that would have been a brick. This is about effort on the defensive end, period. The only thing that they needed to do was practice on the defensive. Everyone wants just to play offense. Oh, man, half-court matters too. Yeah, defense, of course. I'm with you on that. But let's just see let's see what kind of plays they run right here in the half-court offense. Can be Rondo for 3 again. Speed, that's a good player there. But he's missing, man. That's why I would send him down to the G League. Seriously, because he needs to get his feet wet. He doesn't get enough playing time up here, and when he does get run, he's not hitting shots. So I would like him to get a little more experience. So we're bringing Kuz out. I wonder if LeBron's going to sit for the rest of the game. Wow. See, that's another ridiculous play. Did you see when Valanciunas spun on that? He grabbed Ivica Zubac's arm, right? He just like sandwiched it with his arm. So, and then Zubac gets called for the foul. So it's tough. Mark Jackson for coach ASAP. He gets my vote for sure. So yeah, that's why Walton is a head coach. He should just go back to Golden State. I don't disagree with you. So it looks like 60 people want him fired, and Out of 231, everybody else wants him to stay on board. So we actually have a lot of people that want him to stay with the Lakers. So that's interesting. But hey, I can't knock it. That's your guys' opinion. You're entitled to it. It is what it is. I really thought there'd be a lot more people that wanted him fired at this rate.
Blue jeans got all skinny on us. You can't feel my legs. Bald Eagles got.
But yeah, guys, it's just it gets to that point where it's like we've been struggling for 5 years. We can't afford to have another bad season. At this point, if we want to continue to ascend and to get better as a unit and to recruit more free agents, we have to get better. We can't be stuck in no playoff zone, right? So that's why the pressure really is on the coaching staff and as well as the front office. So they have to make moves. They have to do what's right and best for the team, and they got to make sure that the Lakers are suited for a playoff contention, right? At least to get to the first or second round. We have to. He said, anybody that want Luke to stay is soft like him. Well, I mean, everybody has their opinion. I understand that some people, they don't want him fired. It's the goodwill of people's hearts. Nobody ever wants to see somebody lose their job, but we do want to see improvement at the same time. So you have to it's kind of like, it's tough, but something must be done. Anything. Too many guards. I agree, man. I don't like his 4-guard rotation at all. It's like 4 guards out there, and then they got bigs that just exposes all day. Charmaine soft like Luke. Why the heck would anyone want to keep Luke after watching him coach this year? You'd be surprised. I'd had a lot of people come at me in the comment section on Twitter, right here on YouTube even, talking about how I'm a hater because I potentially want to change at the coaching position. But really, I just want the team to improve. I don't care if there's a change or not. I want Luke to make the proper adjustments, or I want there to be a change. Either way, He said Mark Jackson has a 526 head coach record. Again, but when he inherited the Warriors, they were still young. So you can't hold that against them. That's still a way better record than whatever Luke has. Where's Luke at? 300? 200? Survival of the fittest. Exactly. I agree with that. Absolutely. Let's see if Kuz could help us make another little run right here. Lakers' young talent is weak. They inconsistent. Inconsistent, yes. Weak, I say no. They're not weak. They're just inconsistent. But Luke gave up. Do you think so? Head coach should never give up. Players do, but a coach should never, ever give up.
Play hard regardless of the scoreboard. May not be your night, but it should never be.
Lakers down 20 right now. Dan, why are they switching everyone all the time? Because we don't have a set rotation. We don't have a good defensive scheme.
Again, 14 started out with just 1 bomb tonight.
If we didn't have those ISO players that just go one-on-one, we would not even be able to score 100. It's amazing to me. Like, Kuz has 20 points on 9 for 13. Imagine if he was having an off night, we'd be down by a lot more. Wow. That was a good defense, but he just hit that. KCP, break. KCP is a lost cause, man. He just lost all of his shooting touches.
Need the most assistance, and that's the consistency from behind the arc. Tonight on 3 out of 7.
There we go, Jonas Valanciunas. Again, we got Kuz playing center. It is what it is, man. We have a coach who just lets us get exploited on mismatches. Honestly, that's the main problem on the defensive end. It's hard to win like that. It's extremely hard to win like that. It's almost impossible to win when your coach just lets you get exploited. That's all. Hey, Dan, Magic said Luke is going to finish out the year. Do you believe him? I mean, we'll define the year. The year means 2018. It could be in 2019 that he gets fired. It doesn't, unless he meant the season, but it could be anything, man. I don't know. We'll see.
And it's their second of a 4-game roadie.
You're a joke, bro. Your whole name is a joke. Don't ever talk bad about my franchise like that. You said the Lakers franchise is a joke. We probably beat your franchise like so many times. Who's laughing now?
Weather softens up a little bit. We'll see if the Lakers can take advantage of it.
Even when the Lakers struggle, we got to stick by them, guys. We can't be like those fair weather fans that come on this channel and try to hate on our squad. Good move, Kuz. Way to get big. Way to get big.
He definitely used his right arm to get rid of right. Referee's let them play on here. Under 6 minutes.
Hey, Kyle Kuzma's quietly having a very good season. He's averaging 18 points per game. He surpassed that again here tonight. He has like 22 points. So quietly, he's having a very good season. Oh, wow.
Look at that Kuzma play. Look at that right arm come away from the body. You can get it with the shoulder and get away with those. Obviously, he got away with it with the arm too, but a lot of times he called for that one.
Records tonight shooting 7 out of 10.
Magic hyped up KCP too, yeah, unfortunately. Offensive foul. And that's all because he basically like fell to the floor. If not, they probably don't even call that foul. Oh, wow, he did get cut. That's bad. That's really bad. The score, the Lakers down 114 to 94. It's pretty much over, man. 5 minutes to go. Why isn't JaVale back? Clearly a mismatch at center. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Nose area.
Contavious is line 17.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Come on, Lonzo, do something. There you go, splash. But I just wish Lonzo added something else to his offensive game. It's like if he's not hitting threes, he's not doing anything for us offensively. Let's go, Kuz. 1 on 5. That's it. Footwork. Good pass. Speed definitely needs to get sent down to the G League, man. Get his confidence up. He's shooting bad all year long, so he should be Lance Stevens' minutes, honestly. Ooh, Josh Hart with another steal over the top. Great defense. Telling you, man, Lonzo's a good 3-point shooter, but if he's not shooting threes, that's it. Good shot by Zola.
With 4 minutes and 14 seconds.
Why does Luke not play Lonzo very much? I don't know, man. Keep an eye on the news the next few days, LOL. I mean, they do have 3 days off, so that's a long time for them to be able to bounce back. Anything can happen. Fox is what Lonzo should have been. De'Aaron Fox is very nice. Very, very nice player. But it's still early, man. The jury's still out. But, I mean, if Lonzo continues to be inconsistent and Fox continues to get better, then people are going to eventually say that we missed out on Tatum, we missed out on De'Aaron Fox, we missed out on Donovan Mitchell. You know, people are going to start just piling up a list. But that's what happens in the draft. We didn't miss out on Kuzma or Josh Hart, I'll tell you that. But, you know, you can't have them all. I'm sure Chick is mad as hell turning in his grave right now. Hey, rest in peace to Chick, man. Let's just let him rest. He got to see great basketball, and we'll leave it at that. The Bronsexuals are just looking for excuses for LeBron? Pretty much. You can't really make excuses for anybody, man. Whoever plays bad is going to get exposed on a nightly basis. That's it. Darren Magic needs to have a meeting with LeBron because he's not living up to what he was in Cleveland. You rarely hear about meetings with players, but I mean that's not out of the realm of possibility. You could pull a player to the side and talk to him, but you won't hear about it in the media. That's more confidential. Dan, would you trade LeBron for Anthony Davis? I'm pulling the trigger immediately if that's the case. Well, yeah, because Anthony Davis is only 25. He's trending upwards, while LeBron is 33 and he's trending downwards. But that's not going to happen. Nobody's crying Lakers mix videos. I don't see any tears anywhere. We're just talking here. Man up. You can't take it? You could always leave the channel. Why is Magic so patient now? He's not. He's not patient. Trust me, if this continues, something's going to go down. I promise you that. You think we still make the playoffs with Luke coaching? I think so, man. I think this team is too talented to not make the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, the whole coaching staff should get fired. Everybody. From the top to the bottom. We got the Sacramento Kings next. Is it the Sacramento? Yeah, I think the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's the Timberwolves on Wednesday. The Kings, I think, are on Saturday. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. We're down 14. Let's see if we can make a little run. Oh, we got to score fast. Coos. Dang, that would have really gave us a little bit of mo. Tough. Tough. That was good D, by his feet. Great D. Okay, Lakers get to free throw line. Okay, let's see if we can make it a game here. Come on. Let's see if we can make it a game. Let's go. Why haven't we tried Ingram at the point guard there? That's a good point. I don't know. We have a lot of point guards. That's probably why. We got Rondo, LeBron, Lonzo, plenty of ball handlers, even Lance at times. So I haven't quit on Zoe. I'm still for him. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all for him. I'm just saying, like, I could already hear all the noise. If De'Aaron Fox continues to trend up and Lonzo continues to stay inconsistent, then you will hear the whispers. That's all I'm saying. I love Lonzo. I hope that he continues to develop, man. I really like him. He's very unselfish. I just want him to be able to shoot more than threes, right? I want him to be able to attack and stay aggressive at all times. How much time left? 3 minutes and 20 seconds. 27 seconds. Yeah, we do have a small ball lineup out there, so as soon as they get an offensive rebound, it's a wrap. Or they can just pound us inside. Oh, no, wide open Danny Green. There it is. Dagger. And that's because we had an overhelp in the paint. There it is. Josh Hart for three. There you go, Josh. Dang, if we wouldn't have gave up that three at the other end, maybe we would have really got some momentum here. Good block, Brent. Let's go. No, bad shot. Bad shot. Took that right into the teeth of D. But at least we got the ball back.
But the good news is Lakers will have the basketball.
That's a crazy block. It might be too little too late, but I do appreciate the run here.
Fortunate to get the ball back, but they had really collapsed onto him. So the Lakers, remember when he was holding his head
down by 12.
It's back and not bothering him again.
I talked about him. He's tough. He's not going to let him know it's too sore.
We play better without LeBron. We definitely go. We definitely go on with more. We play with a little more energy sometimes when he's sitting, especially when the young core is out there all together. But it might be too little, too late. There's only 2 minutes and 29 seconds left. We do have the ball down 12.
You know, we became accustomed, especially last year, to him knocking down three-point baskets. He's been doing a real good job of playing off the ball, especially he and LeBron getting
Kuzma got all the balls, man. Look at that. Footwork. Beautiful to watch. Dan, would you trade Ingram for Beal? Straight up? That's a tough one, man. I love Ingram. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. But it's tough to turn that down. Bradley Beal is really good.
Interesting one in a kind of a negative way tonight for the Lakers, but some late life. Still hanging on. Good time down the floor, quite obviously.
Come on, we can't hold the ball. We got to move. We got to move. Oh, that's a bad shot. That was a horrible shot. Come on, Zoe, pick it up. Go. All right. I just want to see some fight in these boys, man. Let's go. Speed. That was a good take. Let's see if we can get a stop. Man, this is the closest we've been in a while. Yeah, is LeBron hurt or just having a bad game? He's honestly, I don't know. He's just on the bench chilling because he's been chilling for most of the game. He's had it on cruise control. So, oh, please don't kill us. Can we get the stop? Yeah, let's go. Push pace. A 3 here will really have him calling timeout. Go Kuz. And 1. Oh, wow. Offensive foul? Seriously? Wow. Yo, these refs. That's crazy. That don't look like no offensive foul. He split the double team. Look, check this out. He didn't hit him in the chest. He moved. That should have been a block. That's crazy. Look, he moved. If you move, he slid over to the middle. That should have been and 1. That should have been. He should have been going to the free throw line. Typical NBA, though, always rewarding the floppers. Let the haters hate, man. It's all good. They kick us while we're down, but they don't want to see us when we're up. That's for sure. There it is. We got killed. We went small.
That's assist number 15 for Mr. Lowry. Every short of his career high. 19-107. He'll take the play. Lonzo. That's the pass.
Oh, he should have took that layup, bro. That's the problem I have with Lonzo right there, bro. You're right next to the rim. That's crazy, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. If it ain't a 3, Lonzo doesn't want it. He's still improving that. Look, we can't get no rebounds when we go small. Man, we shoot ourselves in the foot with these horrible rotations, man. You mean to tell me that Steve Mikhailuk got minutes over LeBron to end the game? But nothing we can do. Kyle Lowry just daggers us. That's it. Game. Game time.
And Toronto's going to move to 9-1. Lakers will go to 4-6.
Lakers now 4-6. This kind of, I mean, we were getting embarrassed. We were getting blown out. I don't know how this is going to sit with the front office, but, you know, the scoreboard doesn't really tell the whole story. They dominate us from end to end, and it's just, it's not a good sight, guys. Anyways, just to recap the game real quick, you know, the Lakers come out sluggish, sloppy. You know, they fall flat once again. Luke Walton doesn't come out with any kind of passion. And I don't know what's going on, man. There's not much we could say to pretty much excuse these guys anymore. They don't have any excuses, man. Honestly, like Serge Ibaka had 34. I'm not even sure if that's a career high. I don't care. But, again, I knew we were going to get killed in the glass because we keep going small. Just look at the lineup that's out there. That's where they expose us when we go small. But, of course, the coaching staff does nothing to, address that. So that's tough, guys. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you again for getting us to 7,000 subscribers, man. You guys did that. I look forward to seeing how this team will look with potentially Tyson Chandler out there Wednesday night. And who knows, maybe even some sort of a change, some sort of a move. But very disappointed, man. And, hey, the Raptors did their thing. I can't even lie. So no hate for them. Just it is what it is. But thank you guys so much, man. That's going to wrap it up for me. Tough night, but we'll find a way to sleep. Hang in there, guys. I know things are going to turn around. Magic's not going to let this team continue to falter. Something's going to go down. There's nothing else I could really say, man. Honestly, at this rate, we're pretty much hanging on. You know, as Laker fans, we're just hanging on, waiting for this thing to turn around. And I know it will. I know it will turn around. We just got to stay optimistic and see what happens. See what the front office does, and trust their leadership and see what happens. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. Try to get you some rest. I know it's gonna be a tough night, but let's get it, man. Hopefully we get a dub coming up next. So peace out. Have a great night. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and have a great night.